Welcome to tonight's practice. So first let me just say a little bit about the Kundalini Kriya we're going to practice today, the strengthening the aura. The aura is the energetic body that surrounds us. And when we have a strong aura, it's like a repellent, and any negativity that comes in or any kind of sickness, it sort of just like repels it. So it's very good to have a strong aura. It's the one when you feel that somebody walks into a room and they have a lovely presence. And this Kriya, it consists of 3 postures, and let me just show you before, so when we go into the Kriya we can go straight away. So the first posture will be either, we're going to do a warm-up, so that's just to explain to you the postures. So either we can be in downward facing dog, lifting the leg up, so 3-legged dog, and then we try to bring the forehead to the ground. Elbows are coming to the side, you can have the hands a little bit wider. Okay, so if this really scared you, then we have the option of putting the knee down. That's where you can put the blanket underneath. We're going to have the same extending of the leg out, and the forehead comes to the ground, okay? And you can go as fast as slow as you feel comfortable for you. Really listen to the body as always. The second variation, the second posture, you can do standing or seated. If you're doing standing, come into a horse stance, tucking the tailbone under, lifting top of the head reaching up, tailbone reaching down like we always do, rolling the shoulders back. And we're going to have the hand position, so really strong in the legs. We're going to have the hand position, left hand, and then the right hand comes underneath. Palm is cupping that left fist. The thumb is coming in on the inside, and the fingers are wrapped over it. And we're going to move like this chopping movement, so the body stays really still. I'm going to come and show you the hand position a little bit closer. Hand extending, fist, making your way into it. Okay, and the option of the seated variation, you come into a comfortable seated position, hand out, come into a soft twist. Hand comes under, wraps around like you're wrapping like a stone, and you're coming into this movement again. You can do slow or fast. And the last posture in the Kriya is having the hands in front of your heart, like the palms not touching, shoulders relaxed, like you would have a ball between the hands, and you open up, rolling the shoulders back, active core, and you come into this movement. Okay, so this is going to be the third posture. Okay, so let's start with our practice. I'm going to have the timer in front of us. I'm going to tell you when we're doing it, how long we're practicing it. So that was the explanation. Now let's come to the Kriya. Come to a comfortable seated position. Free the sit bones out. Relax the shoulders. Reach the top of the head up towards the ceiling. Chin nice and parallel to the ground. Close your eyes. Allow this relaxed state to come into the physical body, and bring your awareness to the breath. Each exhalation is an opportunity to let go, to release. And each inhalation is an opportunity to fill up, expand, nourish. Sometimes when we connect to an intention, the very thing that we would like to become true can come to us because we're holding on to something that is taking up the space for it. So with each exhalation, think about letting go, releasing, and with each inhalation, filling up, expanding. bring the hands to the heart, touching the palms to the heart center, right hand over the left. Feel this gentle, soft touch of the palms and make your intention for tonight. Remember, there is no too small or too big wish or intention. Just listen to your heart and make your intention. Then bring the hands to the heart, palms together, thumbs activating the heart center. And today we're going to tune in with the Ong Namo Gurudev Namo mantra, since it's a Kundalini Kriya, Kundalini practice that we're going to practice tonight. So we're tuning in with the Kundalini, tuning in. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Just let it vibrate through you. Don't worry about the words. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Feel the vibration of the mantra, tuning in, connecting to the universal wisdom, and then relaxing the hands, opening the eyes. We're starting with gentle little twist. Inhale, lengthen the top of the head up towards the ceiling, and on the exhalation, right hand comes behind, left hand comes onto the knee. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to the left. So go really nice and smooth. We're just warming up. And the good thing about practicing in the evening that the physical body is quite warm already compared to when we practice in the morning. But we may have spent all day sitting in a chair or by the computer, so just really mindful and gentle. Always finding this balance between putting effort into your practice but staying effortless, and that is shown by the breath. Come back to the center. We're moving into side bends. Activate the core, lift the arms up, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reach the top of the head up, tailbone down. Exhale, release the right hand, just gently come into a side bend, cupcake fingers on the right hand, pushing the left hip bone down. Inhale, come back, extend. Exhale, bring the left hand down, and just nice and easy. So the 6 movements of the spine, twists one way to the other, side bends. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Only go until you feel just really lovely sensations in the body. Come to the right. Maybe you can go a little deeper. Remember, just go with your breath. Let the breath move you through the pose, not the ego. Last one here. And then relax the hands. And finally, we're coming into the gentle forward and back bend into our little seated Catka. So you come into your seat. On the inhalation, you roll the shoulders open and you just look up. And on the exhalation, navel to the spine, you release yourself back. Nice and easy. You can stay up on your blanket, on your block if you wish to, and just really enjoy this movement in the spine. Breathing deeply. Try to keep the shoulders and the hips in alignment. Maybe we'll go a little deeper. Play around with what feels nice today. And just coming into the Sufi grind. Still seated, you can change the leg position. And remember, you can have the legs anywhere on here. You can come into full lotus, half lotus, whatever is the stability in the pose for you. So starting to the right, inhale, come a little bit forward, make your way to the right, and just very gentle little circles. Like almost like, you know, when you're cooking and you're trying to stir up and release whatever is troubling you, and just feel free in the movement. Vata season is still rigidity and dryness. So whenever we practice, we come to this softness, smoothness, nourishment. The water is still missing, although we're heading to it. One more to the right, and then come back to the center, and you can start going the other direction. So I really recommend doing these 6 movements of the spine, even if you just have a couple of moments in the morning and in the evening. So always think about forward bend, back bend, side bends to each side, and twist to each side to get that mobility in the spine. Let's just have one more here. And then come back to the center, lengthen up, reach up. Make your way into the all fours. Allow yourself to come into rolling the shoulders back, balance posture, tuck the toes under, and push yourself back into your downward facing dog. And take that doggy for a walk. So pumping the legs, pushing one heel down, then the other. Finding the balance in the pose, because we're going to start a Kriya. So we're going to do each side for a minute and a half. Or let's just do a minute. I'm going to do half a minute with the downward facing dog and half a minute coming down on the knees. You can start whichever position you wish to. Really mindful of how you're feeling. You can even come down. I didn't show you this option that you're on the elbows and you're just coming here. You don't have much movement here, but start where you are. Don't let the physical body be a barrier in a pose. So let's start. Coming into your downward facing dog, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling and start bringing the forehead towards the ground. Bending the elbows. You can go nice and slow, or you can go fast. I may not be able to talk all the way, so just go with the flow. Keep the core active, lengthen the spine, find the fluidity in the pose. And that's already half a minute. So if you want, come down onto the option that you bring the left knee down. Feeding the bird, this pose is, or drinking bird. Active core, lengthened spine, fluid breath. Hopefully you feel the heat already. Strength, stability, and fluidity at the same time. Okay, go nice and slow or go fast. Yeah, and our minute is up. Almost wish we set it for a minute and a half. And then release back into your child's pose. Letting the head rest, relaxing here. You can have the arms extending back. Just breathe here. I'm having a quick peek if the video is still going. Maybe you hear that my breath has quickened. So just stay here in the child's pose, relaxing here. Allow the breath to smoothen out. And whenever you're ready, we're going to go to the other side. So set up your pose, come up to your downward facing dog. Let the head hang, release the sit bones back towards the sky. And then reach that left leg up. So find the stability in the pose and let's start. So 1 minute, you can have 30 seconds. And let me tell you, if you practice this regularly, you get strong so quickly. I remember I'm now doing 1.5 minutes each morning, sometimes 2 minutes. And at the beginning, I was struggling like there is no tomorrow. And now it's just like washing my teeth. Like you see, after the minute, I was like, let's keep going. So if you want to come down, 1/2 minute is past. And you feel the beautiful fire, the warmth burning through any negativity, anything that is holding you back. Keeping my eye on the timer. I have a little app that when I practice on my own, I just set up a sequence so you don't have to worry about the timer and you just relax into the pose. And release and sit back into your child pose. We probably have a lovely little glow. So remember, slowly go with your own pace. You can modify this practice whichever way you want to. Just relax in here. Mindful of the microphone as well. Releasing into your child's pose. So the second posture, we're going to practice for 2 minutes. And I'm going to do 1 minute standing and 1 minute seated. You can set up whichever way you want to. So if you set up standing, like the horse gesture, tailbone tucked under, strong core. So really it's just the arms which are moving, not the whole body. Extending the left arm, rolling the shoulder back, soft fist. Cupping that fist with the hand, rolling the shoulders back. Okay? Nice and easy. I'm going to turn towards you so I can see, and let's start. So all the way, it's almost like chopping away. And you can go really slowly, or you can go fast, depending on how your physical body is. And remember, yoga is not like, I hear so many people saying, I'm not doing yoga because I'm not flexible. That's precisely why you should do yoga. If you're flexible, then you should be working on your strength, your stamina, all the things that are challenging for you. Yes, of course, we will become more flexible when we practice yoga, if we originally were flexible, but yoga is a beautiful way to balance strength, flexibility, activity, relaxation. Let's hope I was looking at it. This may be really slow for you, or maybe even quicker than mine. You can come into a seated position. You can go in between and break it for a second, but the best would be if you do one position. I'm just showing the options. So 2 minutes with this one. I will write a blog and post it, or put it in the comments here, the original Kriya from Yogi Bhajan, and also the minutes. So the minutes we are doing at the moment are the minimums. Breathing deeply. Nice and easy. Active core, only the arms are going. Chopping away. And inhale, hold the arms back, roll the shoulders back. Bring the navel to the spine. Lift the perineum, root rock. Breathe deeply. Exhale. Now release the arms. You can shake them in between. Release the arms into the last position. Palms facing each other around shoulder height. And the last pose is going to be 3 minutes. So start opening the arms. It's almost like you're ushering the energy into this channel, funneling it to your heart. So this Kriya brings strengthening of the aura, increasing our immunity, repelling any negativity, bringing this force to us. So it's just the arms, active core, lengthened spine. And of course, if you have shoulder issues, you go really, really slowly, but you go with the intention, you go with whatever your physical body allows. And of course, if you're practicing at home and you're comfortable, close your eyes. Bring your gaze into the area between the eyebrows, internal gaze. Connect to your breath. So once these 3 exercises become more available for you, or more like you don't have to worry about where the arm is, what's happening, then just really connect with the breath, the sensations. We are halfway there. So go really slow, go faster than me. Go with whatever your body allows. Really be mindful. Last minute. Active core, lengthened spine, putting the effort into the pose, but staying effortless. Arms open up, palms facing forward and towards each other. Careful you don't hit yourself on the knee, like I just did. Bring a smile to your face. And it really becomes like a shortcut. If you do this a couple of times and you notice how elevated you feel afterwards, it's like almost like you're doing this and just the smile starts spreading. Okay, inhale, and on the exhalation, keep the arms out, roll the shoulders back, take a deep inhalation and hold it in. If you're familiar with root lock, activate that, bring the perineum up and in. Breathe in. I'm not doing it as I'm talking, but hold the breath and release it whenever you would like to. And bring the hands to the heart. We bring the hands down. Just relax the shoulders. And bring the hands to the heart again, or you can even bring into the Anjali Mudra, palms together, thumbs to the heart center. And just observe, listen. What is your body communicating with you? And if it's pain in the shoulders, in the legs, that's okay too. It's just signaling to you what is. Be loving towards it. How's your breath? What is the story? What is the conversation in your head? And here again, make your intention connecting to this beautiful energy that we have at the moment. Make your wish. And then release down in the relaxation pose on your back, so you can have a block underneath the head. You can switch the light off and just allow yourself to settle. Drop the legs out, arms at a comfortable distance, shimmy the shoulders out, palms facing upwards, close the eyes. Depending on how long your practice is, always leave at least 10% of your practice, of your total practice, for Savasana, deep relaxation. So just in a 10-minute practice, make sure that you have a minute just to surrender, just to integrate your practice. Allowing the legs to relax, allowing the arms to relax, allowing the whole of the spine to relax on the mat. The neck, the shoulders, back of the head. Give yourself permission just to be here. Allowing the breath to flow freely. Stay here. If your mind is busy, anchor it down to the breath. Exhaling navel to the spine, letting go. Inhaling, expanding, filling up. Just allow yourself to be here, relaxing in your Savasana, allowing this softness, this release to happen. Now bring your awareness to the center of the heart. And keeping your awareness in the cave of the heart, silently repeat these affirmations. I know that I'm blessed. Life is an adventure. The world is my oyster. I see my life as a journey. I know that I'm blessed. Life is an adventure. The world is my oyster. I see my life as a journey. I know that I'm blessed. Life is an adventure. The world is my oyster. I see my life as a journey. Very slowly bring your awareness back into the physical body, creating gentle little movements in the fingers and the toes, ankles and the wrists. Allow this gradual awakening to happen in the body, bending the knees, feet flat on the floor, And moving into the fetal position to the right, resting on your right side. Completely relaxing on the right. Allowing yourself to settle here, bringing the knees in line with the hips. Whenever you're ready, using the elbow and the hand, come up into a seated position. Whatever feels comfortable, lotus, half lotus, no lotus. Roll the shoulders back, bring the hands to the heart. Take a moment to reflect on our practice. Was it short enough? Was it sweet enough? I really invite you to practice this Kriya, strengthening the aura regularly, because you will be quite amazed. The change in your energy levels and the people's reaction to you and how you feel. Rub the palms together, creating heat between the palms, and then cover the eyes with the palms, letting the eyes rest, letting the head rest in the palms. And then open them up, blinking in there. And finally, separating the fingers, letting the light in. Thank you. Namaste.